Hi everyone, my name is Anna. I am a fitness specialist at the Canada Game Centre, and today I'm going to take you through a core workout using gliders. So you will need 2 gliders. If you don't have actual gliders, you can use anything from 2 paper plates, which work well on carpet, or you can use something like a pair of mittens or a pair of washcloths on hardwood floors. So this workout, I have 9 different glider-based exercises for you, and we're going to be doing 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest to switch to the next exercise, and then you're going to go through those 9 exercises and that full circuit as many times as you want. I'd recommend 2 to 3 times. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the warm-up or do a warm-up before you do this workout. So there's a link in the description for the CGC warm-up video. So if you haven't done that, go do that now. Once you've done that, you'll need to grab your gliders. You'll need enough space to be down in a plank position, and you'll also need some sort of timer. So now that we're all warmed up, we're going to start with our 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. I've got 10 seconds to get ready on my timer, if I can get it set up. There we go. And I'm going to start in a low plank position with a body saw. My timer is going to start in 3, 2, and 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So first exercise, I'm keeping my body nice and straight. My feet are on the gliders, and I'm just pulling myself forward and back. If this is a little bit too much, you can just hold a plank position from your forearms, or drop your knees down, take a rest. Just make sure that we're keeping our hips up. We're not letting our hips drop down. So we've got a nice straight line. So again, back and forth, 15 seconds left. In 5, 3, 2, and rest. 15 seconds of rest. We're coming up to a reverse lunge. So gliders are still on our feet. We've got about 7 more seconds of rest. And we're going to be sliding 1 foot back into a lunge. In 2, 1, and go. So from here, pushing 1 foot back, and then dragging that foot forward. Switching legs. Make sure you got your balance. It's a slightly different feeling than doing a regular lunge. If you want to make it more challenging for yourself, really push that foot into the ground as you glide forward. Again, as with our regular lunges, make sure that front knee stays right over top of our front ankle. 15 seconds left. Five seconds. In 2, 1, and rest. Coming down, next exercise is a push-up fly. So we're going to come into a push-up position in 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm going to slide one hand out as I come down into a push-up position, and then drag that hand back in. Alternating sides, like so. So from the front, one hand slides out, and then comes back in, alternating sides. As usual, option to come down to the knees, making sure that we keep that nice straight line from our head all the way down to our feet. If this is a little bit too much, you can just hold a plank here. We've got about 8 more seconds. In 5, 2, 1, and rest. All right, coming back up. Got about 10 seconds of rest. We're moving into a lateral lunge next. In 5, 3, 2, and sliding 1 foot out to the side, then dragging that foot back in. Alternating sides. Make sure that the hips push back and that knee stays right over your foot. Work with whatever range of motion works for you. So if it means just sliding out a little bit, you can stick to that. Again, if you want to make it a little more challenging, Really push that foot in as you drag it forward, feeling it engage in your inner thigh. Got about 10 more seconds left. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Coming back down. Gliders stay under the feet. Our next exercise is a tuck pike combo. In 5 seconds. Coming into our plank position and go. So first, tuck the knees in. From here, hips go up, legs stay straight. Back to the knee tuck, and then pike. If this is too much for you, you can just stick with the knee tuck. Make sure those shoulders stay right over the wrists. My back stays flat. I'm exhaling to bring the knees in or to go up into the pike. Got about 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, coming back down onto our fronts all the way. We're going to be doing a Superman pass around. In 3, 2, and go. So holding one slider, we're going to keep our chest off the ground and pass the glider from hand to hand, behind and in front of you. If you'd like to make it a little more challenging, get those feet off the ground. Engage in the glutes, engage in the upper back. At about the halfway mark, which is about now, we're going to switch directions. We're still breathing. Again, drop those feet down at any time for a little rest. 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, and rest. 3 more exercises. Next one, we're doing a plank jack. So, gliders under the feet, back down to our plank position. In 3, 2, and go. From here, opening the feet up, closing them together, like so. To make it a little bit easier, you're going to do one leg at a time. So again, just work through whatever range of motion works best for you. Make sure those hips stay down. So I'm not letting my hips come up. And I'm squeezing in between my thighs to pull my legs back together. 10 more seconds. Five more seconds. And rest. 2 more exercises. From here, moving into our hamstring curl. So gliders under the heels, into a glute bridge position, and go. Hips come up. From here, pushing one foot out, straightening that leg, and then driving the heel into the ground, pulling that heel back in towards your backside. Switching legs. Keeping those hips up. The harder you drive into the ground with that heel, the more challenging it will be. We've got about 20 seconds left. If you'd like to make it even more challenging, you can do 2 feet at the same time, nice and controlled. In 3, 2, and rest. Final exercise. We're coming over into a panther or a bear position. Gliders under the feet. In 3, 2, and go. Last 45 seconds in our panther position, extending one leg out, pulling it back in. Really driving that toe or those toes into the ground, into the glider. Knees are hovering just a couple inches off the ground. Shoulders are staying over the wrists. 20 more seconds. If this is a little too much, you can just hold this bear or panther position. Nice flat back, and breathe. 10 more seconds. Really drive those toes into the ground. In 3, 2, and done. So that is your core glider workout. Please feel free to repeat that 2 or 3 times for a full half-hour workout. Remember to take breaks in between each time you do it. If you're all done, remember to cool down. There's a link in the description to our CGC cool down video. Please let us know if you'd like us to do anything specific, and happy gliding and sliding.